I was going to say, the things around the when you're not, there's no expectations, things do flow. I've totally experienced that. There are episodes when maybe your mind does come and things don't go your way, and that I mean, the reflections there are, you're in the best position to develop spiritually. So those are occasions when I feel my ego. I can feel my ego, so it's like you can cut through butter. And those are moments where then you apply Atma Vichara when this comes. I mean, it should be there constantly, but it pops up. When it pops up, then I think those are opportunities to shave the ego again. So I think it's like, whenever you feel the ego rising, like more sometimes in the morning, like you come out of sleep, you can feel the ego rushing in, and that's the point to catch in a way as well. Not that there is anybody to catch, but that from the mind perspective, to be able to recognize that. And so no, but it is an ongoing thing, and
I can
just share that.
Yeah, no, it's very important, and I want to just mention this, which can be a practice. When you wake up first thing in the morning, leave your bed and don't try to just have another few minutes of nap or being lazy in the bed. Just get out and slowly, and then move to a room where there's no one there or any space, and just sit and see what's happening. And this is the best time in morning. As soon as you get up, you move and come to an altar if you have an area where you can just be. And I would say, if you have a mirror, you can be in front of a mirror or an altar or just a room, and just observe. And in this observation, it should be just observation of any thought or any entity, but you can catch hold of that entity which is holding on to the body as me. And it is so powerful in morning that just observing it, and it drops. And here you have now a knack or an upper hand on this entity in a way, and then you move and you do and pick up things which have no personal tone, like maybe drinking water or making a tea, or feeding the birds or opening the curtains, or something very, there's nothing to do with any other person, and or going for a walk and see how things are happening, and stay in that awareness, because ego is something which only thinks about this body and my thing, and I will have this. And so if it comes like this, then do that act for everyone. Let's say, not a very good example, but let's say you feel, oh, I'll have a lemon and honey, this morning, it's good for gut, and I will have it for my gut. So I will be strong, and then I can live longer. Whatever, the ego works like that, about this body, about me. Prepare for everyone, whoever lives in that house, and give them first. And then you will realize that how humble the ego becomes, when you want to pick up the best piece out of your sweet box, leave it for someone in home whom you not like most, leave for that person. Maybe there are 4 or 5 in the house, and pick up the one which you think no one will eat, you eat that one. If you work like this and you keep working like this, first thing, it will make you more humble, and there's humility in you, because what ego does, it tries to take best thing among everyone. So if these small, they are very subtle small things which you are working on your own. Nobody's watching you. But if you start working like this, you will start noticing how much change it makes within you. Let's say you are the boss in your company or whatever in your business, and someone washes dishes for everyone. One day you should wash dish for everyone, Nobody is asking you, but and don't tell anyone, but just do it, These small acts will make you more humble, and why someone else should wash your dishes, you can wash your own cup. Let them wash others, but you wash your own. Like these small things you pick up, and you will start noticing the ego was taking everyone as granted, that they have to do my job, or this person, because I am the owner, I have the money, whatever, the ego is like this, Try to nip on the bud where how it comes, how it wants it to be satisfied, Sometimes when we spend money in a restaurant or somewhere, and we expect services for us, in a particular way, that is only ego, You can still complain if there's something not right, but not from the ego point of view, but in a very neutral, impartial way. And these are small things which are most important, rather than just saying Arunachala will do it, and who will do it? You have to do it, you have to kill your ego. Then you will see Arunachala, what Arunachala is, So it is so beautiful, Another thing which is very, very important is, rather than taking help from people unnecessarily, we should try to sort out ourselves most of the things. People say, I have connections, I have network, and I get things done like this, whatever. This is all ego talk. It is not a good energy, and just be in that silence, If once we have decided that the peace is the most important thing, nothing else is important, then everything just drops down, nothing is left. Have best impression of everyone within you. Treat everyone equally, impartially, with love. And let them have any impression about you. Don't try to create a good impression about you in others' mind, which is a very, very bad thing about ego. It spends a lot of energy in, trying to please a lot of people unnecessarily, no need. Let them have a bad impression about it, but you just pray for their wellness. And you will realize, even when you don't do anything, people start loving you. You don't throw parties and you don't do anything, and still, things are okay. We spend so much of time in pleasing people, and just to, our ego thinks that after doing these certain things, people will like us. But people will come to your parties and will criticize, this was not nice, and you spend money and time and effort, and nobody's happy. Because you were trying to make them happy. That is the thing. And then, best thing what happens is that you stop pleasing anything, even this body or anybody. You attain so much of silence and a lot of free time. Because a lot of time we waste in just involving with people unnecessarily. No need.